adapting yourself to gaining the largest or the lion's portion of the day is what you should be aiming for. And this here is an example of the lion's portion of the day. I had a TikTok yesterday that I made, and it was the lion's portion of the day. Being able to wait and find these setups is consistent. It works the way that anything works, and if you stick enough time inside of it, I promise you it won't be hard for you to do this. But it takes you to actually study. It takes time. It takes going through things, failing. It takes experiences, and there's certain things that people don't want to wait for. But consistency is the best thing you have. So getting into this low down here, we have our opening range gap. It's a discount gap, and at 9:30 here, we start to trade lower. When we trade off that low here, I'm anticipating that news is at 10 a.m. News at 9:45 and news at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. news trades below here, goes lower. People are buying that, but they don't understand the weight for the displacement. 10:12 a.m. displaces lower, creates a 30-second inefficiency, and then it trades higher, making a market structure shift above 10:10 candle high. When it does that, I'm buying that inefficiency 30-second at 10:22. Right, well, 10:20 was my entry, but I'm buying that, and then too much risk on the trade, so I took a little piece off, and then you'll hold this trade all the way until, well, your expected areas to be met. So if anybody is looking at price and they say, hey, I want to trade ICT and I want to see what silver bullet model is, this is your silver bullet. This is your entry to understand how these things work, and I'm going to add some things on the chart here that'll give you a little bit more context to why I'm even taking these trades. So you see that it trades lower here. It hits pre-market lows right here. So 9:30 opens up higher. It fills the 50% of this gap, trades lower. 9:45 fakes everybody out. Everybody that was making money here gets ran on the stop loss here. When they run those stop losses here, I'm buying that. Underneath this premise to understand that we're buying the sell stops, so then we can aim for buy stops, and long-term buy side was above here. You see that being met at 2:11 p.m. And this was during the silver bullet for PM session during 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. This is the area that if you did miss this trade at 10, you could wait until PM session comes around and you know where draw or liquidity is. So when it draws higher, or even when it draws lower, you want to see it draw lower first. You want to see it hit 15-minute sell stops. And then once it does that, it creates what? This 1-minute market structure shift. Once it gets above there, the 30-second inefficiency here, you can drop down and study that. It hits that at 2:07 p.m. and I'm buying that. And I'm trading that all the way up into here. Took partials there, partialed out right there when it ran above this high last time. Seeing that is big money selling their positions. So what makes the market move? It's time and price. I've showed you that time and price does it. It's not price, it's time first. I used July 21st, 9:45 a.m. busy, and I wanted to see that get traded to it and through it. And then once it does trade higher, I want to see it be used as a bullish factor here. 1 p.m. trades bullish here, trades to the low of this upper quadrant, and then it shoots. That's a buying opportunity long there as well. If you would have waited and known exactly what you're looking for, gets above the first presented here at 9:30, uses that as a catalyst to see it trade higher as well. So gaining the lion's portion on the day is just understanding exactly where price is going to do it and why it's going to do it. Let me drop down on my 15-minute chart. Move these executions. $9:30 opens up, and at 9:30 we see these lows hanging below here on the market. These are people that are making money, so you should be aiming to wait for that. Wait for 10 a.m. If 9:30 is a train wreck, you wait for 10 a.m. You wait for news. We have impact news at 10 a.m. medium impact. We wait for that. And then seeing these 15-minute swing lows, look at how price starts to respect higher, trading to the long-term buy side that we were anticipating anyway. Go on the daily chart. Long-term buy side above here. There's no There's no reason to sell here. Some people are going to say we're high, so you should be selling low. No. We've ran below to long-term sell side that we seen be met. Once it's done that, you want to see price linger towards long-term buy side. That's why you negate the fact that it'll drop lower. It's did so much higher that I'm expecting at 930 that it has to at least start trying to make its way above here, and you can see how that processed out. So I hope this helps somebody. If you find this helpful, please like the video.